Boom, and then the spin move. Looking for something. Get there. Reaching out for the two-point conversion.
It's your boy Kenzo from Go For Two podcast. We're gonna do a little quick talk about the Sha'Carri Richardson situation. We're gonna break this down to a couple parts. She gave a statement interview this morning. We're gonna break it down, the legality, ethics, sporting behind it, and then we're gonna get into the emotional side of these things. It's a lot of reactions going on. You got Dwayne Wade, a lot of athletes weighed in, athletes, celebrities, all types of things. And we gotta first of all say that this is a human. First thing she tweeted when the results came out. She is human. Now we're gonna talk about it and break it down. So first off, we're gonna talk about why was this even such a why is weed even banned? It's not a performance enhancing drug. It's legal in, I believe, 19 states recreationally, including Oregon, where this race was. And it seems to have a big deal. Weed is being demonized again. If she had went out there and actually, let's reverse a little bit. It's not like she even went out there high. She had ingested weed before. Weed can stay in your system up to 30 days, I believe it is, depending on your fat content, all this other stuff. And she went out there and tested positive for THC after the test. This is after the race, so again, stays in your system. No one says she smoked a blunt, then went out that race. And if she did, kudos, because if anything, that shit should slow you down, not speed you up. So the sporting merit, ethics behind it is very confusing. Why is this even still banned? The MLB, NBA, and NFL are easing up slightly on marijuana. Why are the Olympics so pressed about marijuana? She went out there drunk or smoked a cigarette before, we wouldn't even blink an eyelash. And again, this is even if she did that right before, and we talking about something that happened, I believe, a week prior when she heard the news of her mother passing. So this is very confusing, but we're gonna look at it from the emotional side now. You got a 21-year-old woman, a young woman, who's in an interview, scheduled interview, and at the end of the interview, she's told by a complete stranger her mother has passed. Now, I can't tell you how I would react, but we'd be lucky if I made it to the race at all. So I just think it's kind of strange that this has such a 30-day suspension. Seems harsh. No matter what, even if it's appealed, it seems like even if she could still go to the game, suspension is lifted, she'll have to do the relay, not be able to do the sprint. And I think, first of all, we should be asking her, is she okay? I mean, again, this is crazy. She went out there, hid her pain, as she said in the interview, raced, won, and then we're like, oh, okay, time for a drug test. Oh, you were smoking some weed. No can do. You gotta go. She ain't hurt anybody. We ain't got no other incidents. I believe this is a first-time offense, so I don't understand what's the big deal. Basically, a 30-day suspension. I mean, in the NFL, what you get after 1 week, you get a week. And again, track and field is not like these other sports. You don't have to wait a long time to go again. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. We gonna do a little discussion, or talk to me on social media. Catch me on Twitter. Link in the comments below. What y'all think? On another note, we also going to discuss the Olympics not allowing the swimming caps to be used for natural hair that we seen was discussed. Hair is not all equal. That cap only fits on basically straight hair, short hair maybe, but on kinkier, longer natural hair, it won't fit. But they said it's not a natural head shape, but you're swimming with hair, unless you're gonna go out there and let them swim with their hair out, which would be also frowned upon. What is the alternatives? Don't get it. And this is all coming in at the same time. We just had a pretty big decision. NCAA decided athletes can profit from their own merit. not directly paid by the schools and such, but they can get sponsors, all this stuff. So it's a busy week in sports, and there's a lot of different discussions, and they seem to be all, at least bare minimum racial undertone, if not straight up racism. And I think it's something we should discuss, what's going on in our world of sports. This is Go for Two, you know how we do. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about all these subjects. Sha'Carri Richardson, the swimming caps, NCAA. But we'll check it next time. It's been Go for Two. It's your boy Kenzo.